2018 Lexus LC 500. 2018 Lexus LC 500 Review. The LC 500 gives a seductive combination of performance, comfort and high style. 4-star overall score. For nearly 2 decades, the Lexus SC was the luxurious automaker's premier two-door coupe and convertible. Early on, it combined respectable performance using the ride comfort Lexus owners had grown to expect. But at the end of its run really, the SC 430 hardtop convertible was dated and usually unexciting as compared to fresher European rivals. After an 8-year absence, when we've seen inspiring is a result of Lexus LFA supercar and RCF coupe, Lexus is back from the mid-sized luxury coupe business using the 2018 LC 500. And unlike its most current SC predecessor, the LC 500 thoroughly delivers as being a thrilling yet livable grand tourer. The performance point about this high-powered luxury coupe comes from a 5.0-litre V8. It's the same one found from the RCF, but it is slightly more powerful and great for 471 horsepower. It's paired to a different 10-speed automatic transmission, yes, 10, that drives a corner wheels. For comfort, Lexus fits the LC with the adjustable suspension plus an utterly bewitching cabin. From the padding from the footwells towards the headliner, just about any surface is draped in high-quality leather or suede. That the new LC has jaw-dropping styling helps considerably, too. There are some downsides, including the Lexus Remote Touch infotainment interface, that is unwieldy and frust to make use of, as well as the lack of customization possibility. But overall we presume highly with the LC 500. It's proof that Lexus can craft a performance luxury coupe that stands toe-to-toe with some on the most elite grand tourers on discount sales today. What's new? The Lexus LC 500 is all new for 2018. It's simple to recommend a unique trim for the 2018 Lexus LC 500 since there's merely one version available. There are, however, some desirable packages that can give your luxury coupe a customized touch. Though we believe the LC offers excellent outward visibility for the sports car, adding the convenience package for blind spot monitoring. The Touring Pack's upgraded leather upholstery and faux suede headliner may also be nice touches. The Sport package can be an enticing alternative to your Touring, but we look for the thick bolstering with the sport seats becoming a little excessive for all nevertheless the most svelte of drivers. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Lexus LC 500 is usually a luxury sport coupe that brilliantly marries comfort and gratification. It has seating for 4 which is sold in just one trim. The LC 500 Hours Hybrid is reviewed separately, which has a long list of standard equipment. Several packages and standalone choices are available to bolster the LC 500 with additional features. The thundering heart with the LC 500 is usually a 5.0-litre V8 engine, 471 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque. It drives a corner wheels by using a 10-speed automatic transmission with steering wheel-mounted shift paddles. Befitting a high-end coupe with this price as well as level, the amount of standard features is generous. They include 20-inch wheels, LED exterior lights, automatic high-beam control, heated and auto-dimming mirrors, keyless entry and ignition, ambient interior lighting, an 8-inch driver information screen, a power-adjustable tilt and telescoping tire, adaptive cruise control, heated and ventilated 8-way power front seats, with 2-way power lumbar adjustment, driver seat memory settings, adjustable driving modes, leather upholstered front seats, simulated leather for the spine seats, a 10.3-inch central display, a navigation system, and also a 12-speaker sound system with 2 USB ports and HD and satellite radio. Notable safety measures include a rear-view camera, a pre-collision warning system with automatic braking, and lane departure warning and mitigation. Although the LC 500 is loaded out from the box, there are several options and packages available so that you can tailor this ground tourer want. Standalone options include forged 20 and 21-inch wheels, a head-up display, a Torsen limited slip differential along with a 13-speaker Mark Levinson premium speakers. For added convenience and/or style, look at the all-weather package, heated leader and windshield deicer, the convenience package, back and front parking sensors and blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, and also the touring package, forged 20-inch wheels, faux suede headliner, upgraded leather upholstery as well as the Mark Levinson stereo audio. If high-octane thrills are that which you are after, you can specify the sport package, which adds the convenience package plus front sport seats with simulated suede inserts and also the limited slip diff. This package will also be ordered that has a carbon fiber roof. Finally, the performance package starts using the sport pack while using carbon fiber roof and adds an adaptive rear spoiler, an engaged rear steering system, variable ratio steering, carbon fiber kick plates and faux suede headliner. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review depend on our full test on the 2018 Lexus LC 500, 5.0 liters V8, 10-speed automatic, RWD. Driving. The LC 500 can't match the performance of higher-level similarly priced sports cars. It's really a grand touring coupe. The throaty engine makes every drive watch. And while on short tackle-type canyon roads, the LC 500 is magical on gentler, sweeping back roads. Acceleration. The 5.0-liter V8 draws nearly its 7,000 revolutions per minute redline prior to the transmission cracks off an explosive shift. It's great fun, and linear power delivery makes it very easy to modulate. But the acceleration doesn't live up for the sound. Our tested 0 to 60 miles per hour duration of 4.9 seconds is unexceptional. Braking. The brakes are sufficiently strong, with linear response, but pedal feel is vague. Under typical circumstances the brakes are easy to work with smoothly. The car stops straight, even so the ABS can appear twitchy. Our 60 to 0 miles per hour braking test outcome was inconsistent, including a solid 105 feet into a less impressive 111 feet. Steering. Steering is precise, and it's really weighted appropriately light for any grand tourer. It's clearly tuned for comfort, not performance, and yes, it offers practically no feedback. On-center feel is a great one, making for easy highway cruising. Handling. While the LC 500 is stable when available turns, it's got limited athletic abilities. Tighter roads highlight its substantial weight, and also the lack of feedback business systems doesn't instill confidence. Traction control may be intrusive, cutting power and applying the brakes in a way in which could be more fine and transparent. Drivability. In most driving conditions, the transmission can be an excellent match for your engine, adding on the fun by holding gears and downshifting smartly. In manual mode, the LC 500 responds quickly to paddle shifts. Comfort. Our tester's optional sports seats are definitely the one weak link as to what is otherwise an impressively comfortable grand tourer. The ride quality is fantastic, noise isolation is a useful one, and climate control is successful when left to its own devices. Seat comfort. Our test LC 500 had the optional sports seats. They are well bolstered, however are wide enough not to ever to feel confining. The seat cushion is pleasantly supportive. Unfortunately, the seatback is overly firm and lacks height-adjustable lumbar, reducing comfort on long drives. Ride comfort. The LC 500 suspension is fantastic. It easily absorbs larger bumps and smaller imperfections. Even with our test car's 21-inch wheels, the cabin is insulated from rough road surfaces without making your vehicle feel disconnected on the road. The suspension strikes a great balance between sport and comfort. Noise and vibration. There offers some wind noise at freeway speeds, and with regards to the road surface, there could be noticeable tire noise. But out partying or on well-kept roads, the LC500 is pleasantly quiet. At cruising speeds, the engine is silent and just makes noise once you prod the gas pedal. Climate control. The automatic climate control is successful, and automatic seat air conditioning are a nice touch. Basic temperature adjustments are easy, higher voice commands for many climate functions. But for full manual control, you need to utilize the touchpad system. That is an awkward process. Interior. Good visibility along with a comfortable, sporty driving position are definitely the highlights. The Lexus can also be easier to enter and from than many low-slung coupes. The cabin is quite upscale, with a number of exceptions. The biggest letdown would be the Frost touchpad infotainment interface. Ease of usage. Many controls are for us to work with. Locating options inside infotainment system featuring its awkward haptic touchpad interface is a problem. The tire controls go on a bit of becoming familiar with since one of them are intuitively placed or labeled. Getting into, getting out. Thanks to some driver's seat that's higher relative for the ground than some competitors' seats and a tire that moves out in the way, getting back in and out with the LC500 is a lot easier than expected. But the long doors mean you may need plenty of room to start them, and then there's a higher and wide dorsal to step over. Driving position. The seat feels appropriately low and snug inside your vehicle thanks to your sporting position and high beltline and armrests. Taller drivers will require more telescope from the tire, but otherwise the rear is comfortable and supplies a clear view in the gauges along with the road ahead. Roominess. The cabin is surprisingly small relative for the LC500 size, but isn't beyond line for that class. The passenger and driver won't bump elbows. The massive transmission tunnel and small, angled windows mean you've little room to maneuver. The rear seat is useless for adults or maybe taller children. Visibility. Forward and rear visibility are surprisingly good, even so the front end on the car is actually difficult to judge because in the hood slope and round grille. Small side mirrors and thick rear roof pillars mean rear three-quarter visibility isn't great. Blind spot monitoring along with the rear view camera be really nice. Quality. Overall quality is exceptionally high, with several exceptions. Leather, simulated suede, and metal or metal-filling plastics abound. Everything is assembled to Lexus standards. But there are a couple of hard plastics, such as a bit of trim on the leader, that feel glaringly beyond place. Utility. The LC500 has almost no usable space considering its size. Small item storage is minimal, along with the trunk is incredibly small and gets hot quickly. The back seat is often the most useful storage space from the vehicle. Small item storage. The door pockets, glove box and armrest box are typically small. The cup holders are poorly placed, one is restricted by overhanging trim, plus the other obstructs the touchpad. The armrest box will be the only selection for phone storage. A tray or cubby that allowed for access and cord management could be great. Cargo space. At 5.4 cubic feet, a corner is larger over a Porsche 911's, but it's still quite small, shallow and has a superior liftover. The battery is found under a panel inside the trunk floor, so there is absolutely no extra storage. The trunk gets quite hot after even relatively short drives. Child safety seat accommodation. While you can find latch points for rear outboard seats, it is not a car you'll want to make use of for transporting young kids. The rear seating space is too small for bulky baby car seats, and having them in the vehicle and installed can be a major challenge. Technology. It's unfortunate that an auto that looks so sophisticated around the outside really should be saddled with Lexus technology about the inside. While the trick gauge cluster can be a nice touch, the infotainment strategy is for us to make use of. Audio and navigation. Our car's Mark Levinson system was excellent, however the nav system just isn't nearly par. It requires a definitive address, otherwise choosing a destination is approximately very involved and impossible until you call Destination Assist. And having a human is surely an awkward solution. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth works rather effectively, along with the ability to browse your phone's content from the Bluetooth connection is a useful one, though the car lacks Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Inform apps can be obtained, however you only get yourself a limited collection of apps, and never all are better to their standard counterparts. Driver aids. The rear view camera is effective but a surround view camera system isn't offered. Adaptive cruise mostly is successful but can occasionally overreact. Voice control. Voice controls present you with a lot of functionality, and then there are spoken and on-screen guides, but outcomes are inconsistent before you use the voice training program. Firstly, if one makes a mistake in a few processes that happen to be several steps long, you've got to begin again rather than moving back a step.